Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Sean B Nice back again with some more Heat Rock, and today we're doing the Galaxy Note 9 review. Now I know you guys probably wondering, man, what Sean, what took you so long with the review of me? Everybody else had their review out and da-da-da. I don't move the way other people move, you feel what I'm saying? Like, just because somebody made their review 2-3 weeks ago, don't mean I gotta make mine around that same time span. I put my review up when I'm getting ready, I'm ready. So before we even get into the Galaxy Note 9 review, let me go ahead and tell you where you can go ahead and grab you a Galaxy Note 9, and that's through today's sponsor, Zebit.com. Now, if y'all not aware, man, I've talked about them in many videos, man. Zebit.com is that official fire. What's fire about them is, man, because you can shop between so many brand name products on their website, man. It's like not even funny. They have everything you could think of. Like, you can go ahead and get the Galaxy Note 9 and the Tab S4 if you want to, and they even had a Gear S3 and an iPhones. Like, they got it all. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're a person who don't want to sign up for those contracts, maybe you kind of want to buy your phone outright and have it unlocked. They even still unlock versions of the phone too. Go ahead and take it to your preferred carrier of choice, and boom, you all set to go. So I'll make sure I go ahead and link them down in the description, man. You can go ahead and check them out and go ahead and get you a Galaxy Note 9 through somebody else. Now, moving right along, the Galaxy Note 9. We'll be covering 5 things. The things we'll be covering is build, battery, software, camera, and at the end, I will let you know if who this device is for and is it for you. Now, first things first, the build. The build on this phone, I'm gonna sound, this is gonna be a Samsung fan edition. You might as well call it that. Note 7, right? The build on this phone is like perfect for me. It's a glass sandwich type of build. So you got glass in the back, Gorilla 5, and glass in the front, Gorilla 5, right? And then that is sandwiched between some very sturdy, I wanna say aluminum. I wanna say it's aluminum. Not 100% sure, but it look good. You know, as you guys can see, it is fire. And what makes it even more fire, what makes it that official Heat Rock, is the fact that it still has a headphone jack and it's IP68. Apple, bang bang, shots fired. Now that you guys, I know people probably tired of hearing that, yo, but like, yo, Apple, you really didn't have a legit reason to take the headphone jack away, like for real. And then on top of that, they even got dual speakers on here. And just kind of show you how the dual speakers sound, here we go. All right, this is again the dual speakers on the Note 9. I'm joking. Jesus Christ. Calm down, keyboard warrior. It's just a joke, man. I'm gonna have to play the real speakers for real now. So as you guys can see, man, this thing is nothing but short of amazing all around. This is a great build. This device is built very well. Moving on, battery life. Now, battery life, it's a mixed bag, but I'm gonna tell you what. Battery life when you're using this phone is superb. Like, I'm talking about when you're using this phone does not drain, it doesn't move, it doesn't do anything. The battery life stays there. But when you leave that joint on standby, oh, okay, now we're talking a different language. Just to kind of give you guys just a glimpse of what I'm talking about. So for example, I could take my phone off the wireless charger, go straight downstairs to my car, play some music, 10 minutes later, it's at 99%. Bro, I just started the song, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how are you dropping percentages already? I'm not gonna lie to you, the iPhone, I've never had that problem. Now, don't get me wrong, the iPhone's endurance, it doesn't last as long. It doesn't last as long as the Note 9, but rightfully so. The Note 9 has a 4,000 milliamp hour battery, but the standby time on iPhones are still killing Android phones completely. So, granted, the Note 9, you can go ahead and use it. You can definitely get you through a 4 day, maybe even a day and a half, but I would definitely turn my phone off at night if you don't plan on using, you know what I mean? Like, say if you had a friend house, something like that, if you got your charger, turn your phone off. When you wake up, you'll be good to go. And who was ever trying to call you, oh well. So, moving on, software. Now, the software on this phone is superb. And the reason I say this is because Samsung has actually optimized Samsung experience enough to the point now there's no lag. There hasn't been any lag really since like the S8. So I think Samsung has got the lag game finally figured out. But like I always say, you guys, anything with software on it, it's gonna be a lag, a hiccup every now and then. So even iPhones occur, you know what I'm saying, every now and then. But so far, I haven't even experienced that on Note 9, so it's not even worth talking about. Now, along with that software, we're gonna talk about the S Pen, what makes the S Pen so dope. You can actually control the camera or any other type of media on your phone. So if you wanna go back and forth to your gallery, if you wanna go ahead and play or pause a song, even using for Snapchat, you can do that with the S Pen, along with signing legal documents and even using it for on-screen off-screen memo. Like the S Pen makes the Note 9 so unique in its own right that there would never be like until a phone can do what the S Pen can do, the Note 9 series or the Note series itself will always be top dog. So even with the iPhone XS coming out, the Note 9 is still gonna be better than that. Apple, you can't do what I do, fam. Like if I put my Note 9 out right now to your new iPhone, I'm still killing you out here. Like I'm legit out here, B, and my phone still look better. We've already seen the renders of the iPhone XS. The Note 9 still looking good, headphone jack and all. So what up? What we talking about? And on top of that, I know a lot of people always say, well, I don't like Samsung because they don't get the updates as fast as Android, stock Android. Yo, I'm gonna keep everything a straight buck with y'all right now, man. Like stock Android is boring to me. It's like stock iOS. Like Samsung has been kind of always been beating stock Android when it comes to this software features, right? For prime example, if we take a look at the S3 had split screen way before Android did. We didn't get split screen on Android until like Android 7.0. So, and the feature they even add to Android 9.0 is not even significant enough for me to even want that. I feel like Samsung has one of the better overlays on Android, so I don't really be concerned about that. Now, Samsung does notoriously suck for software updates, but the security patches, you do get those within a month you're supposed to. So, software, like I said, is fully optimized with that 6 gigabytes of RAM, 128 gigabytes of storage. Like, Samsung came with it this year, B, especially with this Note 9. Number 4, moving on to the camera. Now, the camera on this phone, again, if you've seen the camera samples on the S9 Plus, it's pretty much identical. So here's the thing, from now on, I'm not doing no more comparison videos of phones versus phones. The reason being is because there's usually not a significant difference for you to look at, and most of the time you're going to be biased a little bit. Now I could do a blind camera test where I don't tell you which was which, but at the end of the day, all these phones take great pictures. OnePlus 6, iPhones, Huawei phones, Google phones, like they all take great pictures. So what I did in these camera samples, I put the Note 9 versus my GH5. I want to see how the Note 9 stacks up against something this well built, a mirrorless camera that kind of uses the same technology. Mirrorless cameras use kind of like the same technology that smartphones uses. So I didn't put it against the DSLR because that's the mirror that's based on mirror technology. A mirrorless is used through a sensor, just like these phones. So here's a couple of samples so you can see how they look. Also, like I said, I will be doing a Note 9 versus GH5 video. Just a lot of work I'm putting it together, but it's gonna be fire. I went to Indiana Beach, home of where the Shameless cast resides, and I took a lot of great photos. And what was dope about having an S Pen, being able to stick my camera, being able to put my phone in a tripod, hold my phone up, and take a picture of the park overview wise. Fire. So, and now that we towards the end of the video, I know you guys are probably thinking like, well, who is this phone for? This phone is for the businessman, the businesswoman, the actor, the actress, anyone who wants just to kind of be creative in their own right or just want to get things done. This phone is for you. Whether it's you being an artist on your phone and drawing on it, whether you taking pictures of photography or videography, or kind of needing that security of your phone to do what you want. Prime example for security, you can set your other fingerprint up to open your secure Knox folder, and you can have all your business contacts or business personal emails. You can have this in there. So like as far as security and just kind of like extra features and bring it in, expanding it to all types of consumer, I think the Note 9 does this perfectly. If you want a phone that's for you and that lasts all day, maybe even a day and a half, to grab the Note 9. And before you even ask me about this video, if I have a Note 8, should I upgrade? If you have the option to upgrade, then yes. If you have to pay money to that upgrade, then no. The Note 8 is still a great device. Point blank, period. But if you go to Zebit.com, you can go ahead and still get your Note 9 and a Tab S4. Yes, they had a Tab S4, like I said. So, it's your boy Sean Be Nice, man. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. And if you did enjoy this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up, subscribe button, and the notification bell. If you did not like the video, tell me what's wrong, what you didn't like about it, and judging off your criticism, I can go ahead and make changes accordingly as long as it still fits my style. It's your boy Sean Be Nice, and I'm out, man. Deuces.